Hi, my name is Tim Chan, and I'm one of the volunteers at Untapped Energy. It's my delight to present to you today's AI Flash Talk. Now, an AI Flash Talk has been an ongoing feature of the Untapped Energy Meetups. It's a way for members of this community to be exposed to a current topic and development, or even a controversy in the world of generative AI. And the reason why we bring this up is so that our members can stay at the forefront of something that is emerging and to highlight the importance of data literacy. And many of us may find ourselves in a situation where we're needing to start a conversation with someone, perhaps in a networking setting, and having a current topic of discussion is a great way to help that progress. So the title of today's AI Flash Talk is Look Over Your Shoulders. What are students learning about generative AI? Now, when I'm not a volunteer with Untapped Energy, I'm an adjunct professor at the Haskayne School of Business of the University of Calgary, and I'm also an assistant professor at the Bizet School of Business at Mount Royal University. So that allows me to not only have access to some of the latest research and scholarship in this area, but it really reminds me that staying on the top of this particular topic extends beyond just what I can see on X or TikTok or on Reddit or even in my favorite podcasts. Now, the reason for bringing up this particular topic is not to incent fear, as some will have that type of reaction when encountering this particular topic, but really it's to encourage the members of Untapped Energy to think about this topic more strategically and to think about their particular role in the space of generative AI. So here's what's being taught to students about generative AI. And it reminded me that I was wrong about a few things. I was wrong about that I could stay in front of the students just by learning about these particular tools. Well, it turns out that these students are learning about these tools, and not only are they learning about it, but they're using it and they're mastering the use of these particular tools. I was also wrong about how quickly that I thought employers would adopt and look for talent in this particular space. So I had a recent conversation with a senior leader at a large oil and gas company based in Calgary who has some influence on the early talent that is entering this particular organization. This leader told me that they're not looking for students who know how to put together an income statement or a balance sheet. They're actually looking for talent who knows how it is that some of these AI tools are generating these reports, that they will know when something doesn't look right and know how to fix when these problems are occurring. I was also wrong in thinking that I knew how to continuously learn. Well, it turns out that students are already learning the importance of learning to learn, and that they know now how to stay on the forefront of understanding when new technology arises. It's reminding me that in the space of generative AI, there's actually quite a lot that can be done, particularly in the area of ethical AI and how it is that AI can be implemented responsibly. So what are these students using these AI tools for? Well, of course, research is one of the most common activities that students are using AI for. And not only are they using AI-specific research tools like Perplexity or Elicit, but they're really understanding that a lot of these frontier models have deep research capability built into it, and they're becoming comfortable in using all tools for their research approach. They're also using these tools for analysis, so being able to work through complex sets of data, to be able to identify patterns, and to really solve some complex use cases. Recently, I asked members of the Untapped Energy community how many of them in the last week were using AI tools to help with their analysis, and not even half of them could put up their hands to indicate so. Now, of course, higher education leaders are thinking about the impacts of AI on higher education. Some of them have some positive sentiments around this in the areas of research, of course, and also how it can help to create customized education experiences for the students. But many of them also have some negative or some concerns and reservations about the impacts of these tools on higher education, namely in the area of academic integrity, and also how it is that students might develop an over-reliance on these tools. So what are some of the specific skills that these students are developing? Well, for a while, I think we all thought that if you were good at prompt engineering, that was good enough. Well, I want to tell you that students have moved past prompt engineering, that now that they're seeing that the skill that they want to develop is vibe coding. And so this is this idea that a lot of these tools can work as great companions in helping any user to use the approach of low code or no code to develop some complex apps and websites. These students are also learning how to check the output of the particular tools, which is going to be a very important skill to have when it comes to the implementation and how does these tools shows up in the enterprise. For a while now, we've heard about this concept of human in the loop and how it is that you need to impart the human as part of the process. But perhaps the way that we need to think about this is AI in the loop, that how can AI be part of the process to help us, very fallible humans, utilize these tools better. Thank you very much.